You look absolutely stunning dressed in silk. You know that, right? Come sit and rest your wings. Oh! What are you doing here? Besides tramping all over my webs, that is. Oh, it's nothing, silly. I can always make more perfectly good silk. I can't always see you.
Hi, Arachne. Sorry about all this. I think we'll soon be seeing more of one another now. My task has begun.
Truly. Why then, I'll get out of your hair. You have to go. But first, you have to try on one of these. And don't worry about any wear and tear. I've plenty more in stock. Do you like it?
Why, this is beautiful, thank you.
Like a warm embrace. To your success. Rest your... Good evening.
Arachne, the outfit you wove for me was so beautiful. I'm sorry to say I got into a bit of a scrape or two, and I'm afraid it didn't survive.
Oh, that's quite all right, silly. It wasn't made to last. What is? It was made to be in the moment with you. Now here, I've plenty more. How does that feel?
I'm comfortable in this.
I hope you like it. Farewell. Soft divine. My finest customer. Saw you get into a scuffle with the great big witch. Why are you fighting? I thought you were on the same side. Oh, I can hardly keep up with everything lately.
Headmistress and I aren't really fighting. Well, no, I suppose we are, except it isn't born of anger or misunderstanding. It's just her way of making certain I'm prepared.
Huh. Well, look, you show her for me the next chance you get, won't you, my friend? And no pressure, but I might be watching just in case. I won't get underfoot, I promise. What a sight you are.
Carefully.
Oh, what's that? I spin my... Ah, it's you.
You've been so busy, Arachne. Not just all these dresses, but all Erebus is teeming with silken cocoons. You're certain it's all right for me to break them?
Of course, you big silly. What, do you suppose they're teeming with my countless brood? By the time you see a cocoon, anything in there is either for you or was out to get you. Now here. Got some cocoons for you.
Are you sure you're all right here? I can scarce go 50 paces in these woods without having to defend myself.
I'm comfortable alone. I have my little lair, I've sustenance, and I have my weaving. I no longer even need a loom and thread. I'm grateful. And I do so appreciate you visiting. Come back again, won't you?
Peace, Arachne.
Take care out there. Now, you don't truly think I weave all those cocoons you see out there myself, do you? I weave faster than anyone, though even I'm not that quick.
That does make sense. So instead you command a massive hidden army of spiderlings, standing at the ready to do your bidding?
Oh no, most of them hang upside down rather than stand. Oh, come now, I'm not the only spider in the woods. The others keep to themselves. But they do listen sometimes, I suppose. My friend.
May moonlight guide us.
No need to be so formal here. I never truly stopped to think how much alike we are, the two of us. Both outcasts, aren't we? You should be living in a palace, not talking to a spider in the middle of nowhere.
And you should be the most renowned, most beloved weaver in all the land. But that isn't what the fates had in store for us. Although, it's not all bad, is it?
It isn't. It isn't. Because if I was still up there, the envy of gods and mortals alike, I wouldn't have met you. My one true friend. Oh, it's been too long.
Your silk is so luxurious, and the enchantments on the thread are strong. Arachne, it's incredible, really. You know that, right?
Of course I know, my friend. Well, I may not be quite as strong as you. For my size, I'm something else. And I don't tire easily. As for the rest, trade secret. Fine. A customer. You must be famished. Might I interest you in a little sustenance? And I do mean little. I have a fresh batch here if you'd like to try them.
Oh, no thank you, Arachne. I have no appetite at all. And I'm not much for eating animals, even insects. Although I'm certain your flies are very delicious.
They are. A touch of an acquired taste, I know. But I got used to them much faster than just about any other aspect of this life. Oh well, your loss, I'm sure. Come sit in
Hi,
this
Arachne.
chair. Hello again. I loved to weave since I was very small. My father, he would make the richest dyes. Reds like the setting sun, blues as deep as the sea, and oh, the purples. I wanted to make fabric worthy of such colors as those.
And now you do. You have extraordinary talent. How long did it take to get so proficient? I've practiced my craft all my life, though still fall short of my goals far too often.
You'll get to where you need to be, my friend. I see how hard you work. As for me, as a young woman, I was already quite good. But truth be told, I'm even better now that I'm like this. A blessing and a curse. Fine. Do my eyes deceive? All I wanted was to have a little shop. Arachne's garments, dyes, and fabrics. Not the catchiest of names now that I sound it out, but our reputation would have been impeccable.
I know it's not what you imagined, but you've a loyal customer in me. Although the part where you ask nothing for your services does make me feel a bit guilty, I suppose.
Don't even start with that. My weavings and my garments aren't just for show. They're practical evening wear. You, my friend, are helping them fulfill their life's purpose. Spinning. Why, hello there.
You're always here all by yourself. The woods are filled with spiders. Don't you ever get together, something like that? Make great big webs you couldn't on your own?
I'll let you in on a little secret, my friend. I happen to hate spiders. Near as I can tell, all spiders do. Weaving's a solitary exercise. And besides, I much prefer your company. Like a warm embrace. Hello again.
For what it's worth, I never have disliked spiders myself. They keep the woods free of pests. And what would this place be without their webs?
Thank you, my friend. I know you mean well when you say such things. If it makes you feel any better, I don't just hate what I've become. You gods, I hate you too.
Moonlight guide us and all.
You're awfully polite. Soft diff. Good evening. Do watch for thorn weepers out there. Thank goodness for my webs, as I can stay up high where all those nasty vines of theirs can't reach. But as for you, you're easy pickings, bare feet and all. Your wing. Welcome back. Those whispers that you see floating about, it's just what happens when a shade gets caught up in the trees. In time, they can't tell where the branches end and they begin. They're angry, sure, but not with you, my friend. this. Ah, it's you. Shades of all sorts wind up in here, you know. Those little spindles all throughout this place. I don't know what they even were when they drew breath. All I know is that they died before their time. Well, so it goes. And load it.
For the cauldron.
Spinning, spinning goes the thread. Oh! How many caskets have you had to fend aside, do you suppose? First sign of anything that breathes, and they flock to it like it's going out of style. And always with the spitting. At least I'm much too small for them to see. Fineries. A customer! I liked it better when there weren't all those wastrels around here. I think they lost their way before they died. Now that they're all long gone, we get to see them for exactly what they are, don't we now?
Arachne's fineries.
Oh! You must have seen more than your share of root stalkers by now. It's fortunate for me that they mostly like to stay put, so I can just keep out of their way. But you're bigger, and you can't just slip by, huh? It matches your eye.
It's a death cap.
Oh, good. Rest your... Oh. You know the thing about spiders, my friend, it's that... Well, they're my kin. My own brood, you see. But they're ungrateful rascals to the last. They want nothing to do with me at all.
Your own brood? You were the very first. But how did you... wouldn't you have needed...
A mate? Oh, he didn't stick around. So you see, this curse isn't just mine. It's for generations still to come. Perhaps we spiders aren't so different from you gods. Well, what do you think?
I think I like it.
What a sight you are. You truly do look great. You've come back. It's mostly quiet in these woods. Lost souls keep to themselves most of the time. So I listen to the trees. They're tall and wise and older than the ones where I come from.
Growing up, I always listened to the whisper of the woods as well. In some respects, it reminds me of the spirits inhabiting this place. Their voices cannot easily be heard.
But they can be heard, can't they? I'm not imagining it when I hear them call to me and comfort me. Though there's no need to answer that. For certain things, I'd rather not be sure. My silk is everything to me. It's stronger than it looks. Keeps me safe. It can suffocate even the strongest prey. Don't you like it? Is there a certain pattern, color combination you admire?
It's lovely, Arachne. Look, I wish I could stay and admire it, but...
But you can't. I understand, I truly do. Though it would mean a lot to me if you would take some of my silk with you on your way.
Death to Kronos.
Oh, you. Don't, my friend. Just... You don't need to look at me like that. You don't need to look at me at all. Look at the fineries I've made. Silk in every shape and color, see? It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is, Arachne. But to think I could have wronged you with an inadvertent glance just now. It's just I'm concerned for your safety out here.
Oh, there's no need for that. You see, my form included certain benefits. I get to live a long, long time to enjoy it. Besides, just because you found me here doesn't mean just anybody can.
Peace, Arachne.
No need to be so formal here. I don't remember anymore what it was like, having two legs. Only the two. I'm hideous, I know, but I don't fall over myself like I once did. Second nature now, scurrying about.
Don't speak that way. My task would go much faster if I had legs like yours, Arachne.
Save your pity for another soul, my friend. Now then, I've saved some of my softest silk for you. Hold it. Spinning. Oh, welcome.
Hey, I don't suppose you happen to see a woodsy goddess stalking through? Greenish attire, wielding a bow about her height?
I know which one you mean, my friend, and I know she's been nosing about. As a rule, I stay away from goddesses like that, even if they are your kin.
Goddesses like what? You make it sound as though you fear Olympus more than you fear Kronos himself.
Oh, I do. It's not Kronos that made me this way. If anything, I've grown more used to it with time. Now go find your woodsy goddess, and be careful not to lead her here, all right? Sit and rest here. Some new cocoons there. So then the gods above are helping you, aren't they? Though why do I even ask? I already know. I've seen these woods light up with all their multicolored messages.
It's true. Olympus and I share a common goal. For the Titan of Time threatens us all. I should have told you, it's just... I didn't know what to say.
So the fates got me again. I may be a better weaver than all the gods combined, but those three beat me every time. Though don't worry, I won't turn my abdomen on you, even if the gods will benefit.
You seem distant, Arachne. Is everything all right? Is this about my aiding the Olympians?
Wait, what do you mean you're aiding the Olympians? I thought you said it was the other way around. They're helping you.
Same difference, isn't it? A mutual exchange. Like a friendship. There must be reciprocity. But I know this puts you in a terrible position, and I would never take your support for granted.
Well, you may know all about the gods, more than I, but it seems you have a thing or two to learn still when it comes to friendship. Even a little old spider knows that. Now have a dress. I know you don't know what to say, my friend, but I want you to know you don't have to say anything at all. In fact, I'd rather that you didn't right now. Be safe out there, all right?
Moonlight guide us and all. Until we meet again.
Another evening where you're forced to do the bidding of the gods. It's not a partnership you've got with them, you know. They'll tolerate you just as long as they think you're inferior to them. Now here, take this and go. And it moves again. You know the gods did this to me, don't you? Although I shouldn't say the gods. It was truly just the one. But the others, they didn't care. They were complicit in the whole thing. It was as though I was a spider to them all along.
Arachne, the gods could be kinder to mortals. You'll hear no argument from me on that. I have a certain point of view on it myself. Most mortals I've met, they've all been dead.
Yet you abide Olympus anyhow. I understand, I do. They're family. And that's one thing we can never change. Not really. Although the Titan whom you're up against, isn't he family too? Made this one just for you.
May moonlight guide you.
Be well, won't you? Away she goes. Sit and rest. Huh. How fares the big witch, by the by, my friend? I often see her in these woods, and every now and then she says hello. Makes time for little old Arachne. How ungodlike of her.
Headmistress seems as steady as can be. It's strange. Her confidence in my ability is one of the greatest sources of pressure that I feel. Although, I can't exactly tell her that.
And why ever not? I'd always want to hear the honest truth from you. She's a smart one, no? Likely she knows that something's off. You ought to have a little chat.
Returned again.
Salutations.
Salutations.
Headmistress, there must be something we can do for Arachne. Her curse torments her. What use is our craft if we cannot ease a friend's suffering?
Arachne's fate is not yours to undo. It's a matter between her and Athena. I suggest you leave it well alone.
How did you know it was between her and Athena?
I do not care for your insinuations, Melinoë.
Hello again. The other night, I saw you having conversation with the old boatman who's been showing up more frequently of late. How's he doing anyway?
Lord Charon takes just about everything in stride. But until he's back to ferrying the dead to their final resting places, I don't think he'll be entirely himself.
I remember when I stowed away on his little boat. He somehow spotted me amongst his cargo. Oh, I thought I was a goner. But he just kept on. Even stopped for me in Erebus. There.
Do you think Arachne's going to be all right in all of this, my lord? The surface was no longer welcoming or safe for her. And now, I fear that Erebus is not much better off. You're right. She's twice as resourceful as just about anybody. 4 times. Just look out for her, would you? Until we meet again.
Hello.
Moonlight, guide us.
Proceed with care.
Lord Moros, I have a friend who lives in the woods called Arachne. Long story, but she was on the receiving end of a powerful curse that changed her into a spider. Do you deal in curses at all?
I remember the case of Arachne. I didn't know what became of her after her metamorphosis, so it's interesting to learn that you are friends. But no, I'm afraid curses aren't my specialty.
You called it the case of Arachne. She was thought to be the greatest weaver in the world, greater than the gods, greater even than the fates. Unwelcome competition, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Rest your wing. You've come back.
There must be something I can do to repay you for all your hard work. We live modestly in the crossroads, though we're not without our sources of supplies. Whatever you need, name it.
Well, that's rather forward of you, my friend, and I appreciate it, truly. Whatever I need, huh? I'll have to give a little thought to that. But right now, I need for you to decide which of these dresses you like and try it on.
Arachne.
Oh, it's been too long. Oh no, you're hurt, my friend. And with such a long journey still ahead. Though don't you fret. My silk will make you feel as good as new.
I see you.
Do come again, won't you? Oh, welcome.
Each time I pass through Erebus, it's comforting to know I may run into you along the way. Here's something for your lovely lair.
Oh, why this is very sweet. It should attract a host of flies, I think. So thank you very, very much. Now won't you please take this? It's only fair.
Arachne, this is beautiful.
Welcome back. Wait, is this what I think it is? Oh, no, I shouldn't. Not again. Weaving silken fineries for somebody such as you truly is an honor and its own reward. Besides, this stuff is for the gods.
The gods may often be the ones indulging in this stuff, but it's not just for them. It's for you. For those whom we regard as friends.
Why, that's the sash I gave to you. Isn't it so very soft? May it help keep you warm and safe, wherever your journeys may take you. Now, here's a little something to match. Oh, you're much too kind to me. I'm only doing what anybody would be doing in my place. But you're treating me like royalty. This nectar, I tried a touch of it before. It's too good for flies. Or spiders.
Too good for flies, perhaps, but it's especially for you. A gift of friendship, whose savor only grows the deeper the friendship is. May it warm you on a cold night such as this.